Welcome to the Victory Formation Podcast. I'd like to welcome a guest now, a running back from the 21 NFL Draft, our out of Howard Payne University, 5'10", 220-pound plus back, powerful back, Shannon Warren, coming off of Tropical Bowl attendance. How you doing tonight, man? Welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you. I'm doing pretty well.
So, man, tell us a little bit about growing up. I know it says here. Well, you originally started at North Texas playing ball, or did you not play there?
I did not play there. I originally started at Howard Payne, and then I left and went to JUCO, and
Okay.
then I came back.
So when did you first start playing football as a kid?
I started when I was 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old.
Wow. What positions did you play?
Back then I played linebacker, safety, receiver, running back, defensive end. That's about it.
Wow.
How long have you been exclusively a running back?
I've been playing running back since I think my junior year in high school or sophomore year in high school.
And did you have any coaches that inspired you or helped you along the way?
Yeah, my personal trainer. He was part of the reason why I started pursuing football out of like eighth grade, ninth grade, and he started like bring me up as a man and helping me get like learn more about the game.
So you had a personal trainer all the way back in eighth grade?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah,
awesome, dude. That's pretty cool. You don't hear that.
I mean he was more like a family friend, so he just brought me in
Helping you
and
out.
just started training me out. Yeah.
Awesome, man. And getting into Howard Payne, tell us a bit about you playing in Howard Payne. What was your role there on the offense and or special teams?
Howard Payne, I mostly played running back and played a little bit of special teams like kickoff return and then PAT. Uh, my role was really just to do whatever I need to do to in order to help the team out and my part, just play my part in whatever we did in order to win the game.
And tell us about what would you say was your best game at Howard Payne?
I think my best game would have been uh, last year. I think because Howard Payne, we were I think my first season we were 0-10, and then this past season we went 5-5, which was a pretty outstanding thing because Howard Payne has been on a losing streak for a minute, and so last season we started winning games back to back, and I think and then the first game was just surreal because seeing that the whole team was just getting staying together, becoming a family, and just working together and being brothers.
And getting ready now for the we'll bring us a little bit into you get ready now for the draft and everything, and tell us a bit about the Tropical Bowl and how your experience was down there. What's some things that you learned, and what's some things you feel you did really well, and what's some things you feel you could do better down there.
It was a great experience coming from a D3, going to seeing all these the D1 athletes and showing all our talents at the same time at the highest level, and it was just so surreal for in my opinion. And then as far as my play style, the way it went, I think it was just I think I can hang with those type of boys, those type of guys. And then I think that anything I could do better would probably be just learning more about like learning more about how to not stay in like stay have anxiety or be anxious about being with those type of people because I'm not really used to that. But I know at the next level, there's no everybody's different, So I think that could have been better for me, but all in all, it was a good experience for myself and for my family, and I'll never regret that decision that I made.
And tell me a little bit about maybe some running backs that you really like in the NFL, past or present, that inspire your game.
A big one would be Priest Holmes. I actually met him through my personal trainer, and he's actually one of the biggest role models in my life and one of my mentors. But if for an in season running back, I would think probably Ezekiel Elliott. Just his play style really like compares to mine as far as downhill running.
If you're having technical issues.
Sorry.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, I finally got back. Have you talked about your training at all? Like how much time do you put into training and film work?
Film, I watch it 2 hours a day, and training, I'll do 2 to 3 sessions a day, and then have at least one day of rest, which will be Sunday every week. Um, Other than that, no days off for me really.
Yeah. How much did the COVID affect the way you worked out?
Oh, it affected me like a lot because the gym I go to, they closed down, so I had to do a lot of in home and then on field when it was open. So it really like affect how I would usually work or put my work in, but still managed and got the job done, and that's all that really matters to me.
As a running back, what kind of drills are you doing? Is it more
Mostly like
footwork?
yeah, mostly like footwork and lateral movement and a lot of like hip mobility.
Nice.
And if I'm looking at it, let's say running, catching, and blocking. What are you the best at, and what is an area that you need improving at?
The best at I think would be blocking and running. Catching is it could be I could put that a step further, but as of right now, it's not as what it where it should be, so to say.
Awesome, man. And did you play any special teams in college?
Play kickoff return.
Cool, man. The more you can do, Mike.
If I'm a NFL GM, what do you bring to the locker room? Why do I need to bring you in?
I'll bring I'll bring the intensity and towards working with the team, building a brotherhood, and bringing in my leadership skills in order to help us win games, in order to keep the team together, keep it as a family, keep it as a brotherhood, because those are your brothers. You ride or die with them.
And what do you feel the pandemic has taught you, man, or made you grateful for?
What was that?
What do you think the pandemic has made you grateful for?
It's made me grateful for just knowing that I'm healthy and that my family's still here. Because I know a lot of families out there are hurting, and I hurt for them as well. But knowing that my family is still safe and that we're all safe and taking precautions with this pandemic, it just keeps me going because that's my supporters. Those are my biggest supporters, my family.
That's huge, man. That's very important. And how are you keeping yourself mentally and physically ready to go in the pandemic?
Just keep grinding, keep working to achieve my goal in life, the biggest dream, chasing those dreams, making them become reality.
And if you want to plug your social media, let everybody know where they can find you.
Yes, it for Twitter would be WARR274BV, and
Yeah,
my Instagram would be Warren2_4.
perfect. And I'll link it all together, man. I appreciate you coming on the show. Great job down at the Tropical Bowl. Keep working, man. We need more power back, man. This guy is a powerful running back. Think he's got his best ball ahead of him, man. Good luck in the draft. 21 NFL draft sleeper, Shannon Warren.
Thank you.
Good luck, Shannon.
Thank you.
Have a good night, brother.
All right, you too. Thank you.